All right, traders, welcome to today's recap. This is Christian from Hertz, Tribeca Trade Group. And a little bit later recap because, we're doing something new this year. We're doing just doing a little bit more explanation, some of the trades, some of the swing trades that we got into. So we got a new trade into Square today, and it's a sophisticated option structure. So we spent a little bit of time talking about what the break-even point is, what the maximum risk is, what the maximum loss is in a trade. All things that you want to get into when all things that you want to talk about once you get into a trade. What the stop price is. This is a trend trade type trade in using options. So we're doing something really new. If you haven't checked this out before, tribecatradegroup.com, and you'll get these type of instructions with some of these more detailed trades that we put on. Again, it's all about helping. It's all about going through and making sure that everybody understands what we're doing, where the trade should work and where it's not, because you want to think about every time you get into a trade, where is the point that it's not going to work, where I want to bail, right? Every trade is about letting your winners go. Trading and making money in trading is about letting your winners ride and getting out of those and getting out of losers quickly, right? I mean, you want to have small losers and big winners. That's the way that you make money in trading. I know that's easier said than done, but we take the approach where we monitor our trades carefully and know exactly what we're doing once we get into the trade. All right, so that's my quick 1-minute spiel. Let me get into today's market activity. Just a major move again. A really nice day two of the year. Very strong, up 60 basis points. You can see down here that we have a breadth indicator, kind of just tells us what goes on within exchanges. I mean, it's been very strong. I could talk about 10 different things about how strong it is, but it's just been it's been terrific, especially from that week that we had last week where it was just chop. Just really nice price action and a lot of different sectors participating. So let me start with the best performers first. S&P, there's not much to really overanalyze here. This bear crossover is short-lived. Sometimes that works when you have an MACD that's in positive territory. I don't get really overly worried about when we have a bear crossover when we're that into strength. So, I think that's quickly evaporating. We're starting to get overbought in the short term. That's really the only thing to worry about here. We could talk a little bit about the VIX. The VIX it is what it is, right? I mean, we have to pay attention to this stuff. Not because I want to trade the VIX, but I just want to know how the market is pricing in short-term risk. Well, we're all the way down to a 915. We're at very, very low levels in the VIX. It's a great place to take profits, on some of those swing trades that you've had on. You could let your winners ride, but starting to take a little bit of money off the table is what I've been doing. Especially yesterday was a big day for me to take money off the table. More so for today. Today I actually added a few trades today. There were some really good looking trades, further out trades too. I don't really want any short-term trades on right now, again, because look at the VIX right now. We've done really well on putting some shorter term trades on. Took those off. The Qs trade that I think I talked about yesterday took off today for 90 cents. Put that trade on for 24 yesterday. So really good stuff. So that's that. The Qs, second day of outperformance, really nice looking move, nice candle again from underperforming all of last week. Kind of a catch up looking trade. I think I'm having a problem with my computer. It's late in the day. But you look at your FANG stocks. I'm not going to go through every FANG stock and through that analysis. They all did pretty well today, I believe. This is the FANG proxy that I use, FDN, Frank David Nancy. This is the internet ETF. The FANG stocks are the biggest weight in this. Really strong, up 1.4%. But go over to some things like home builders. Unbelievable, up 2.6%. This is the home construction ETF. Home builders are about a 65% weight in this ETF. So this is better, I think, than looking at XHB, which is really weird because it's called the home building ETF, but there's not that many home builders in it. ITB up 2.6%. That, believe it or not, is your leaders. As much as people were talking about energy stocks, which I'm in and I've been in, took some more targets today in OIH. This was a trade that I got into way back here. Took some targets here, kind of sat with this for a long time, took more targets here, rolled the trade, gave it more time, and now I'm taking targets off in that roll trade. So really nice. Oxy, which I think I forgot to put this in my recap, but Oxy, a huge winner out of the majority of this trade. Now, just taking targets, still letting the last piece run, but really a nice trade for me. Also in this space, I did add a trade today, finally an AMLP. It got to that 200-day moving average. This is non-dividend adjusted, but if you look at a dividend chart, it's retook the 200-day moving average. Other trades for me today, well, I'll talk about a few other sectors. Robotic stocks were strong. Everything energy was strong. Biotech also very strong today. Biotech has had a great start to the year, up and almost back to the 2017 highs. So really nice move in the biotechs this week as well. We've been seeing some selective call buying in that group. All right, just a couple other trades. NVIDIA, this is a trade that I've been long for a while. Really nice move. So the semiconductors had another nice day besides what happened in Intel today. I won't even talk about AMD, but some of the other names been very positive. I've been talking about this ADI, which we've seen a lot of call buying in. Really another nice day of outperformance, up 1.2%. So again, strong to quite strong. What else did I do today? I took a look at Dow DuPont. Dow DuPont is, this is a trade that we put on last week. Trade that I was stalking for a while. Now starting to look like it's breaking out, trying. Pretty nice looking trade. COG, that was a trade that we added last week as well. Took our second target on this one, which I think was good because it kind of gave back those gains right at this previous high. So again, that's why you take some targets. Take that money off the table when it gets to a crucial area where you don't know. So we did that exceptionally well today. Today's option activity, I'll just go over really, really quickly because again, it's a lot of it. But highlighted trades, the MLP space, they're really been accumulating the last couple of weeks, both in options and in cash. That's the AMLP ETF. I sent a tweet out about that chart yesterday, or excuse me, was it maybe it was this morning in AMLP. Visa, I would say one of the themes of the day was a lot of the payment processors saw calls. VNTV, Visa, VNTV. We did add a trade. I actually turned it into a call spread. A couple other trades. There was a big put seller in Agilent today. Heavy call buying again in energy, in XLE, which we just don't see that frequently, but heavy buyer in XLE, the whole energy ETF. There was a nice call buyer in OAS today as well. There was a nice call buyer in Fiat. So repeat call activity. I took this trade. I think I'm in the June, was it 22 calls, I believe? Or no, 24 calls? Let me see. June 22 calls. I already took a target in this one. Also, take a look at the trade in Corning today also. But, these charts are really great. So it's tough not to take new trades on this. Look at the chart of Fiat Chrysler. It's had a nice run-up base for a couple months, and now it's taking that leg higher. Corning, another one, almost like completely different industry, but this one's been grinding higher. Whoops, try to zoom out if I get the wrong button. But another one consolidating and taking a big leg higher. Look at the MACD crossover on this one. A lot of Corning calls went up today. Just a quick couple other trades that went up, notable trades, I would say. They bought a lot of more steel names. They bought some CCL at the end of the day. A little bit of IBM, which was up big on today's upgrade. I feel like there was one other trade in here. More AbbVie calls going up today. A little bit of Lam Research calls. A little bit of Comcast calls going up today. And so just a full day of option activity. Not as many trades as I think we had yesterday, but still pretty decent amount. So thanks for watching today's video. Have a great night.